Good morning, espresso enthusiasts, and welcome back to another episode of A to Z Chat GPT recipes. Today we are going to be taking a look at the letter E. So with E given as a prompt, Chat GPT came back with Espresso Con Panna. Probably butchering the pronunciation of that. I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me. But it's effectively espresso and whipped cream, which feels like a little bit of a cheat with what we had last week, but you can't go wrong with espresso and whipped cream, so I figured we'd try it out. But before we get into that, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to caffeinate that like button and dial in that notification bell. I am trying to grow this channel, and every like, subscribe, and share helps. So with that all out of the way, let's just jump into it. So instructions: brew 1 to 2 shots of espresso and set aside. In a separate bowl, whip the heavy cream until it reaches a light and fluffy consistency. Pour the brewed espresso into a small coffee cup and spoon a dollop of whipped cream on top of the espresso. Serve immediately and enjoy. So because we had whipped cream on the channel last week, I got a little smarter this week. I've got my cream and my sugar ready to go, as well as my little, I don't even know what you call that, but I got one of these things, and a spatula, and I got my spoon and my espresso cup. So first things first, let's go brew some espresso. All right, let's go ahead and get us a shot pulled here. Put our trusty towel over here. So today we are working with just a mix of beans. We've got a blend, which I have mixed emotions on, whether espresso's well or not, but so far it hasn't let me down too badly in some of the random recipes we've been trying. So we're just going to keep rocking with it. Here's our 18 grams. We aren't quite dialed in with this bean yet, so we're just going to kind of hope for the best. Going to be one of those things where since this bean isn't quite dialed in perfectly, I'm hoping we overshoot. If we're putting whipped cream on this recipe, a little bitter is probably going to be a little better than a little sour. We'll see. Beans in. Mix these guys around a little bit. Alright, let's make this interactive. I haven't dialed in these beans yet, so I don't know what I'm going for. But my metric, whenever I get started trying to dial in a bean, is I typically use an 18 gram dose, and I go for 36 grams out, so 2 to 1 ratio, within about 30 seconds or so. So, I want you guys to pause this video right now. I want you to go to the comments and let me know how many grams I'm going to get out, and how long it's going to take. I didn't give y'all a heads up on the espresso whack. I'm sorry. I will put an annotation in here in post. For those of you who are using headphones, I certainly don't want to deafen anybody. By the time this is all said and done, you'll probably have enough reasons to hate me. Alright. Okay, ready, pause now. Go to the comments, leave me numbers. I want to see them. Let's go. That'd be a fun giveaway sort of thing. See who can guess the extraction ratios of espresso shots. That'd be fun. Somebody's probably thinking, no, it wouldn't. Okay, better, but still too fast. We'll just go a little finer for our next shot. I'm not too terribly worried about it. Let's go ahead and empty out our basket here, just so the internet trolls don't get too upset with me. Probably a little too much force on the removal there, but that's okay. Water filter there. Coffee blanket there. And we're back. We have our espresso. ready to go. Now all we gotta do is get our whipped cream going. So this is easy, same thing we did last week. Cream and the sugar. Put that in the sink for the time being. Do our little, we need a name for this implement. It probably has a name. I'm gonna call it Charlie. This is Charlie now. I may fire Charlie. Charlie's fired. Do we have a little whisk? We have big whisk. All right, there we go. Voila, whipped cream. Sorry, Charlie. Charlie's been fired. Okay, so now that we have like some pretty legitimate looking whipped cream here, we will kind of just fold this up and plop it on top of our espresso, I guess. This is gonna be another one of those things where I feel like 2 ounces of heavy cream makes way too much whipped cream for like an espresso based drink, especially when you have 2 ounces of coffee to begin with. Well, I guess that's effectively a cortado with whipped cream. Probably should have got some of the canned stuff so I could have sprayed it and make it look like real pretty. That's okay, we'll make prettier versions of this for Instagram posts later, right? Alright, it's not like this is a cooking channel. This is a weird coffee channel where we let AI make our decisions for us because we're too lazy. That and we have no creativity whatsoever. Okay, I need to find my towel. There it is. Alright. Let's wipe our cup down here, just so it doesn't look like absolute caveman did this. There we go. And we should get a little spoon. Eat the spoon. All right. So I guess I don't know how the right way to drink this. I'm just gonna like put a little bit of hole, or put a little hole in my whipped cream there. And I'll just take a sip. And I'll let you guys know how this is. Yeah, I mean, it's whipped cream and espresso. Yes, it's good. Was that really a question we needed answered? Like, espresso is delicious, whipped cream is delicious. It might as well just be like a super lazy affogato, right? Like, I will tell you, I probably whipped the whipped cream a little too much. It's a little thick and it sets on top, but short of that, I'm happy with this. You know, if somebody brought me this at a restaurant, I'd be happy. I wouldn't send it back or anything. It's one of those things where you really can't mess it up. So yeah, Espresso Con Panna. It's a good time. It's espresso, it's whipped cream. You can't go wrong with it. Give it a shot at home. And as always, I hope you have a caffeinated day.